Hello everybody, hope you've had a lovely day today. We've certainly had beautiful weather, hence the off-grid drying system right there, drying the wash in, taking advantage of every bit of dry weather and breeze that we have to dry the washing. I just wanted to make a quick update video because I did do some work yesterday. The day is coming to a close. We do still have some glorious sunshine, probably still in the front garden, but the back, it's coming from northwest, westerly direction, so the back of the house is shaded now. Just to let you know what I did yesterday, obviously that yacon is suffering, it needs water. I didn't water that, it's a bit dry, but yesterday I did transplant a whole bunch of all the seedlings ready. So we've still got beetroot to go in there, we've got lettuces, the Russian kale. So all of those I think I'll just keep under here probably through the winter. I don't think they'll do any good out in the ground. I've got some trays here ready for microgreens. I didn't get a chance to sow them, but I will do very soon. There are pots over there with cotoneaster cuttings that I brought home from the school. The fennel I've just put in pots over there. I'll just leave them there. They're not going to need much more soil than that for now, and if they do grow in much bigger, then I will put them in bigger pots still, but for now they'll do fine in there, and I'll harvest leaves as I go. Hopefully they'll set nice bulbs on there, but I don't know. Whenever I've grown fennel before, they've always just bolted and gone to seed, so hopefully, if we're really lucky, we might get a bulb or two out of those still, even though it's getting on for the end of autumn now. But I'm living in hope anyway. I've transplanted the parsnips in there for now. I know they don't like being messed with, but for now that's where they'll go until I can transplant them into bigger pots or into the ground. I'd like to put them into the ground, but we'll see. I think at that stage the slugs will just demolish them, so I'll wait till they're a little bit bigger. Yep, the Brussels sprouts still doing fine. I have no idea where we're going to put them because we've got quite a few there in the garden already. I'll just squeeze them in where I can find a space. So yep, that is where we are now with this lot. The courgettes are still growing, they're still putting out flowers and new leaves, but they're reluctant to put out any fruit. I have been feeding it, but I think it's struggling at this time of year. It doesn't want to do much. I'll give it one more feed. I'll put some bone meal in, and if that doesn't help, I think I'll just allow it to finish for the year, run its natural cycle. The thyme is looking a bit worse for where it needs a hair trim. It's going leggy and nasty. The lobelia is still looking absolutely lovely. Beautiful flowers still. So I'm just letting them do their thing. Still getting a couple of pretty flowers off the gladioli, but there's a little snail hiding inside there. Isn't that pretty still? Look at that, the stigma and the anthers. So pretty in that flower. That's absolutely gorgeous. Things are still looking healthy. Still harvesting the kale every day, but I've got new plants to replace them. Hang on, sweetie pie. The nasturtium's still going. I have been harvesting the amaranths and just blowing off the flower petals. The beans are drying, and you know they're dry when they split open like that by themselves. Then they are dry. So as they do that, I'll spread them out so they can dry better. Hang on a moment. There you go. Alright, lovely. There you go. Right, so the carrots are still seeming to do alright in the pots. They're still growing well. I don't know that they'll get any very big size of any kind. We don't want them massive anyway, just a normal average size carrot, but I hope they'll grow. I hope they'll be okay. I did see some beautiful new kaluna at the range today. There are some nice new ones growing there with new growth, so I'm hoping that the plant survives. I need to check up on the conditions it prefers. Seeds over there in the catnip, so I'll save them. Yes, I know. The nasturtium setting nice seeds there as well. They're carrying on. Yeah? Hang on a minute, baby girl. There you go. All right. Still enjoying the tomatoes. I have got a bucket full in the house already, and I need to check out what I need to do to dry them, because I'm going to dehydrate them, I think. I don't think I'll have enough for a batch of tomato jam, but I think... Yeah? Okay. You talking to me? Yes, you are. Oh, do be careful. Right, little one wants my attention, so I'm going to have to go again soon. I thought I'd just update you on that. I finished painting the one Celtic Santa. He just needs the felt on the bottom and the annotation, and then he's done and dusted and ready to go. I've started work on the other one already. He just needs a little bit more detail and some sparkly trim, i.e. fairy dust sparkle on the trim, and varnishing, and then he needs his felt and annotations, and those two will be ready, and then I'll start on the other four. I have already actually started on the other two little ones, and I'm really excited to get those done because that's very different. I've not done anything like it before. The loofah is still growing. But I am concerned about that top. I don't know that it's going to grow much more. I'll keep feeding it, and if I have to, I might just wrap some fleece around the whole thing, although that will block the sunlight from it, so I don't know. I'll just order more seeds just in case as a backup. Then I'll try again next year, but I'll start much earlier. Alright, lovelies. Yes, Grandma's coming now, darling. So I'm going to love you. Oh, I did put the apricot under here. Oh, and I put the sweet potato. Let me just show you that. Sorry, you're all going to get seasick because I'm back and forth in here. There you go, my lovely. Okay. Sorry, you're all going to be whizzing around like you're on a merry-go-round. I did put, you know, the sweet potato I had on my kitchen windowsill, and it grew so big. It was like that courgette over there, that tendrils were going right across my worktop, over the kitchen sink, the draining board, and they were so long, and there was about 5 little plantlets all together on the sweet potato, which I literally, as soon as I saw it was chitted, I stuck it in a jug full of water, and I just kept topping it up with fresh water, draining out the old and putting in fresh water, but filtered water. And 2 months later they all had really long leaves. So the main one is in there, and I cut off slivers of the sweet potato with the roots of the other plantlets, and I've put them up on the landing on the windowsill. I'll show them to you probably next week and see how they go, because I've never grown sweet potatoes like that before. That one I bought as a plant in a pot from a shop, and it's grown well, but I've never had success chitting home bought sweet potatoes before. But let's hope this year that they overwinter lovely on the inside windowsill upstairs, because that's the south facing windowsill, and hopefully by spring they'll be ready to go out, and we'll see how we manage that next year. I'll be really excited to see how that works. For now, that will have to do for today. It is a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I absolutely love this jungly feel, and I am missing it on the other side of the garden already. Just since I've taken the beans down over there, it's felt really, really, really exposed. I don't like it being so exposed here, and I think when I chop down the Jerusalem artichokes, that is also going to feel very exposed. And this is usually my wind barrier for the back door. So I'll have to do something about that. But anyway, I'll speak to you all again soon, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.